Hello, humans. Today is a very exciting day. I don't know what that accent was. Wow. Okay, so today is a very exciting day. You don't know why, but you're going to find out in a second. My name is Asha. Welcome to Butterfly Claps. Woo! Hello, humans. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we shall be unboxing Onyx Storm. Very excited. Okay, so I've had this book ready for a while. I think it came like last week or so, but I wanted to wait to unbox it with you guys. So here we go. Woohoo. Bam, bam. The paper. Okay, so I want to do a thing where it's like, oh, and like the light's coming out of it, and I don't know if I have the skills to make that little effect. So if I don't, just imagine, oh, lights coming out. Okay, and yay! Onyx Storm! She's so pretty! Look at her sprayed edges, you guys. Oh my word. Check that out. Oh. Brave the dark. Onyx Storm. I'm so excited, you guys. I was super excited because I pre-ordered this book, I think as soon as it was available for pre-order, and then I totally forgot that I pre-ordered the book, and then come January, I was like, oh snap, this is supposed to be coming this month, so I got super juiced again. So yeah, let's read what it's got going on. Okay, so the first quote on the inside sleeve says, writers don't run, we fight. Violet Sorrengail. Better get it, girl. Okay, so after nearly 18 months at Basgates War College, Violet Sorrengail knows there's no more time for lessons, no more time for uncertainty, because the battle has truly begun, and with enemies closing in from outside their walls and within their ranks, it's impossible to know who to trust. Now Violet must journey beyond the failing Artean wards to seek allies from unfamiliar lands to stand with Navarre. The trip will test every bit of her wit, luck, and strength, but she will do anything to save what she loves, her dragons, her family, her home, and him. Even if it means keeping a secret so big it could destroy everything. They need an army. They need power. They need magic. And they need the one thing only Violet can find, the truth. But a storm is coming, and not everyone can survive its wrath. That sounds intense. Y'all, I'm excited. I hope she's not... Okay, so here's my thoughts. I hope she's not keeping secrets from Xaden, because I got enough of the secret keeping from both of their sides from the last book. That was my one big complaint, because it was written well. The new characters that were introduced, I liked. She even made me cry for Violet's mom, which I did not think was possible, but I definitely did cry when that woman, oh, spoiler alert, I cried when that woman died. I was not expecting to, but it was just written really well. But I was a little frustrated with how stubborn both of the characters were, and the fact that they just weren't able to let things go. I was frustrated with Violet because she was being stubborn, and she knew she was being stubborn. Like, she actually stated that she should not still be upset with Xaden for keeping the secret that he kept, because she realized that it was not only his secret to tell, and that it put everybody's life at risk, and he didn't know her that well or know that if he could trust her, especially because she was friends with Dane, who could read her mind by touching her. So she understood that, but then she proceeded to still hold on to her anger for like 1/3 of the book, and that was super frustrating. And then Xaden, it was like pulling teeth with him. And I know that I've read some things where people were like, I don't know why people are upset, because it wasn't miscommunication trope or lack of communication. It's just that they, this is the first time both of them have been in a relationship, so they were trying to figure out, they had to learn how to trust each other. And I do get that, but I think that it got stretched a bit too far. And that's one of the complaints that I have with sometimes, well, I've only read besides Fourth Wing, I've only read one other Rebecca Yarros book, and I was so irritated because it was that same exact situation where a character was keeping a secret, and the secret was not great, but it wasn't as bad as the other character made it out to be, and she held on to the secret for so long that this person that she loved almost missed the opportunity to be with their child. Like, it was she held on to her grudge for so long, and I get it, but it was just to the point where the character becomes unlikable, because it's like now you're just doing it to be spiteful because you realize that you're wrong, but you're still doing it. And I didn't love that, to the point where you're hurting like other people. This was the other book, not Fourth Wing, and I was like, yeah, that was what was that called? The Last Letter or something like that. And it was good, but that wholly pissed me off. Sorry, I had something on my lip. That wholly pissed me off. And so I think she kind of brought that, she carried that over into Iron Flame, where it was like, okay, you're being unreasonable. Like in this one, it was like, actually she was being unreasonable. Like, you don't have any reason to be upset with him. At first there's a shock and like, oh, I can't believe you didn't tell me. But then once you get over that shock, you realize why he didn't tell you, and it was a perfectly good explanation, a perfectly good reason. So I found that very frustrating. And then again, like I said, with Xaden, his lack of communicating was like pulling teeth. And I get that he's had to keep secrets for so long, multiple secrets for so long, so it's hard for him to open up and trust. It was just painful. So I get wary. All that tangent to say is I get wary when she says that she's keeping a big secret that could destroy everything. My hope is that, and then again, this is a spoiler if you haven't read the second one, my hope is that the secret that she's keeping is the fact that Xaden pushed his power too far and is becoming one of those things. I forget what they're called, but the people who push their magic too far and like they go dark and they go to the dark side, that Xaden has done that, and so she's trying to figure out a way to save him from that. I'm hoping that's the secret she's keeping, so it's a secret they're keeping together. I'm also hoping that they are not split up for a majority of this book, because that would also make me very sad, because I feel like they spent a lot of time apart in the second book, but I can't remember if it's that they actually spent a lot of time apart or that they were just at odds for such a huge, well, what felt like a huge chunk of the book for me. But I read the book in like 2 days, so I don't know if it was actually a huge chunk. I'm gonna have to revisit. But yes, I am still very excited and very optimistic that this one is good, because I gave the first one 5 stars, hands down, giving very early 2000s nostalgia, everything that I loved about it. The second book, I gave a reluctant 4 stars just because I was a bit irritated. So I'm hoping that I actually really love this one and I'm able to give this one 5 stars. When I was, wow, I'm talking very fast, sorry. But when I was looking at the books, I realized that this is less chunky, because this is the second book right here. And the third book is less chunky. So we'll see what it has to offer. But I'm still very excited. I love the gorgeous, if I showed this already, I'm just being redundant. But look at this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, beautiful map. I love a good map. I'm a sucker for a good map. But yes, I'm excited to get back into the world of the Basket War College and Violet and Xaden and all the steamy super sexiness that's gonna go on. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have today. I just wanted to open this with you guys. I'm headed to a friend's birthday party, but I just wanted to say hi, humans. Thank you so much for watching my channel. And I appreciate every last one of you that's looked at this. And so, yay! That's it. I will see you next Sunday. Talk to you then. Bye.